Everyone, this is Cynthia, psychic and astrologer. So, today we're going to be discussing the new moon in Aries. So, let's get started. All right, so the new moon in Aries will fall on March 21st, 2023. Now, one of the things that I do want to point out with this new moon is that in April, we're going to be having a new moon eclipse also in Aries. So, you definitely want to keep an eye during this time of this new moon to kind of start getting an idea what is going to be going on for you for the upcoming new moon eclipse. If you haven't heard me discuss about the eclipses in the past, I always put out that the energy of an eclipse lasts 6 months. But I always put out there, start keeping an eye 30 days before the date of an eclipse to start getting the feeling, the energy feeling for what to expect for that upcoming eclipse. Now, both of them are going to be in the sign of Aries. And because this eclipse is at 0 degrees, this new moon is going to be at 0 degrees, but the eclipse is going to be at 29 degrees. Usually, when we're dealing with anything of 29 0 degrees, is an indication of change or what I usually consider a new chapter, closing one chapter in your life, being open to a new chapter in your life. Many times, this could be an indication of maybe going through a breakup, a divorce, a new job, a new career path, changes, relocating, moving, changing, places, home. So I don't know for you what will be going on, but this could be a significant change that will be coming about there for you. So start keeping an eye on this new moon. The eclipse comes about after the 19th of April. So this is going to be a time and an indication of what I would consider maybe even change. Now, with this particular new moon, so the new moon actually will connect very well with Pluto, Neptune, Mercury, but will be squaring Mars. So because it's an indication and a time of change, doesn't necessarily mean because of the Neptune connection. There's no indication that I would say this is going to be something abrupt or difficult. I'm not seeing any hard aspects with Uranus. Uranus is usually, tough, like a tough, difficult change. And I don't see anything of that going on. So, with in relation to Uranus, so because we're dealing with a softer kind of connection with, Neptune and with Mercury, any kind of changes that will be coming about will be more subtle, more planned out, or something that you would be looking forward to versus something that comes at you abruptly and difficult. Now, there is a square with Mars. And so, with that square, yes, it could just indicate a time of making that change. It's just going to be the energy, the motivation to push you to make that change. Again, change doesn't necessarily have to be something, difficult, something unexpected. Thankfully, because of the Neptune and Mercury, this is something that will come to you maybe even gradually. So when the eclipse starts to kick in and the next 6 months after that, you may just slowly start to feel that indication coming together. And that's where you may slowly start to feel something is coming about there for you. Now, with the eclipse that we're going to be dealing with next month, there's a lot of positive planetary connections, especially in relation with Jupiter. And Jupiter loves to give, loves to offer, loves to have you be given something, a gift. So maybe you really want to see, is this maybe related to something that you've been thinking about for a while, maybe something that you've been planning on for a while. Um, so maybe it's just not coming at you to affect you in a very harsh way because you've been already planning on it. So when you start to make this transition, it's not it's not something that you're going to be struggling with as you're more open to it and maybe even feeling an appreciation for it too. So that's definitely something that I would say you may want to really keep an eye out to see, what is this new moon bringing for you. Now, Jupiter is currently in Aries. So, having this new moon in Aries and the next month, the new moon eclipse in Aries, connecting very well with Jupiter. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. So, to me, that's why I feel that anything that comes about there for you, I don't really feel that it's going to be challenging. I think it's just going to be that little push, that little nudge that I think you're going to be looking forward to kind of get things moving. Maybe it's just simply taking on classes to go back to school to further your career. Maybe a new indication of pursuing a new type of career path, a side venture, a business venture. Sometimes those little nudges just start getting things going. Now, if you haven't already done so, make sure you check out your monthly horoscope, your March monthly horoscope, to find out where this new moon is going to fall for you. But I would also suggest check out your yearly horoscope. I'll post the links below to find out where this first eclipse for the year in April will be affecting you, will be affecting your sign. Um, the new moon is really going to bring about some great opportunities, possibly some great changes. But I really feel that it's going to be something that I believe you'll be looking forward to and that you'll really feel could really open up a door for you. The sign of Aries is the first sign of the zodiac sign. It's also the sign of new beginnings, new opportunities. And maybe this is just an indication of maybe just pursuing something new for yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be something significant and serious for the long term, but maybe this is just a new, an additional step to maybe things that have already been going on for you.